All right, so if you drive around central Illinois, you are going to see strawberry patches all over this area coming into full bloom, especially this time of year.
Right? So why are people driving hundreds of miles to one when we've got them here? Oh, well, when it's in central Illinois, right?
Yeah, these are really special ones.
Just read, Heather. Okay, go on, Sky Living's Ryan Burke. Tell us about it.
I'll go ahead and take over.
Thank you.
Here, Heather.
I've got too much hula going on.
Exactly, you're still in Tahiti mode. So what makes it cool is it's all about the way that they grow them. So nobody does more than Mulberry Lane Farm in Loda. They grow these strawberries, get this, they grow them organically and they grow them in tunnels. Now it's that unusual approach that's getting them lots of attention.
The middle of May is a busy time for Helen Aardsma as she packs up strawberries as fast as they come in from the farm. But rather than heading to the fields to retrieve them, she and people from all over are heading to the tunnels.
It's actually my husband's idea, and he designed all the tunnels himself. My husband has a PhD in physics, and so he's very hands-on with things like this, and so he designed the tunnels and we built them ourselves.
Tunnels which help keep these berries more immune from Mother Nature's unpredictability and a chance to grow them in a more eco-friendly way.
And we don't like the sprays, so we built the greenhouses so when they spray the fields for the corn and beans, we close up the greenhouse so that the berries don't get sprayed. And also, it has a much longer growing season in the greenhouse.
While the organic greenhouse berries are a newer addition, Mulberry Lane has been going for more than 2 decades after Helen and her husband moved to Iroquois County from California.
And we have a big family. We have 10 children. And so we needed to help feed our big family, so we started a big garden. And then as we were into it for about 10 years, we started to get local interest in what we were doing here and people wanting to buy our produce, so we just set up a little stand outside and the kids started selling and eventually grew into what we have now.
With more people in search of organic strawberries, this eco-friendly farm is getting attention from far and wide.
So people will actually drive from Ohio, stay in a local motel overnight, spend the day picking, stay in the motel that night, and then go back home the next day. And so they'll just pick all day and pick like 200 quarts and bring them home and freeze them because they want them for their families. It is really neat to see the children come out here with their parents. It's kind of a fun experience, especially if they're city people, and just to see the farm, and it's quiet here and peaceful.
A quiet and peaceful place to show off a fresh take on an old-fashioned May tradition.
Now, since Mulberry Lane grows their own strawberries in a greenhouse, the season starts a little bit earlier when they're normally grown outside, so harvest already in full swing. And if you want to find out more about them, you can head on over to CILiving.tv.
Ooh, those